6'5" senior Griffin Spring. And of course, Loogootee coached by Kent Cheesem. And the Vikings going to go the way that they've went the last several games. And to say that the roof may be about ready to come off Kavanaugh Kourt would be an understatement, as the student section is up and ready. Starting lineup tonight going to go like this for Barr-Reeve. Starting at one guard, 6'3" and a senior, Javen Miller. At another guard position, 6'1" and a sophomore, Gabe Gladish. Also in the starting lineup tonight, third guard, Jonathan Walker, Johnny 6'4" and a senior. A pair of forwards for the Vikings, Keegan O'Neill. Keegan 6'7" and a freshman. And then the Vikings leading scorer and rebounder, Trevor Lonecker. Trevor comes into tonight's contest averaging almost 21 points a game on the season, just about 7 rebounds, and the Vikings are ready to roll. And as we mentioned, Brian Hughes, the Viking mentor in his 32nd season overall, year number 25 at Barr-Reeve, a quarter century. And Barr-Reeve with 441 wins here at Barr-Reeve, 554 in his illustrious Hall of Fame career. So both teams heading out on the floor and saying hello to each other.
Very cool night tonight, Mike, with, I'm sure you've mentioned, the Coaches versus Cancer. Barr-Reeve supporting Dana Jones in her battle with cancer, with a lot of pink out there in Viking land. And then Loogootee supporting Colin Nelson, a 2012 basketball team member of their state championship team. A lot of purple over here in the Loogootee section. So pretty cool night that both teams can support and support both their families' battle with cancer.
Tips up, controlled by Loogootee, and Barr-Reeve going to start man-to-man. Cheesem with the basketball, guarded by Walker. Collins has got it now. Over to Griffin Spring. Spring going to bag it out, left-hand dribble, try to find the lane. Over to Landon Bell. Spring's got it again. Jaden Wagner's got it. He's guarded by Gladish. Just a few ball reversals here by the Lions in the early going. And Gladish going to reach in, pick one off, get a steal, out ahead to Trevor Lonecker. 2-0 Barr-Reeve. And Barr-Reeve out of some 2-2-1 full court pressure.
Loogootee really took some time off with.
And quickly a layup up and no good, but Loogootee going to grab an offensive rebound. Landon Bell missed one. Jaden Wagner going to knock in a 3 on the long rebound.
The Vikings in a 2-3 zone there, and Wagner found kind of a little hole, little miscommunication there. Nobody picked him up and knocked down his first shot.
Gabe Gladish has it. Over to Javen Miller in the corner. And Javen going to travel with it. And he got himself caught on the jump stop. Shuffled his feet. And Loogootee going to get it back.
Yeah, Javen had an opportunity there. Just kind of lost his footing there as he was driving to the basket.
So Barr-Reeve in some 2-2-1 full court pressure. Spring with the basketball. Over to Cheesem. Wagner's got it. He's going to launch another 3. This one's going to be an air ball, but another long rebound. Landon Bell, his shot no good. Rebounded by Lonecker. Gets it off to Javen. Down to Gladish. Gladish going to skip it over to Walker. Johnny going to set for 3. Bingo. 5-3. Barr-Reeve by 2.
That's good signs for both Lions and Viking fans to see Jaden Wagner hit a 3 early, and then Johnny Walker for the Vikings knocking a 3 down early.
Here comes Spring down the lane. Wild shot. Got it to go. We're tied at 5.
Nice job by Spring avoiding the contact there. Keegan O'Neill was set to take a charge, and Spring just kind of jumped away from him.
Down to Lonecker. Trevor going to be fouled. And I think they're going to say it happened on the floor.
Foul's going to be on Jaden Wagner. It'll be his first foul, team's first. Vikings will have it underneath their basket.
And on the inbounds, back to Walker. Keegan O'Neill down. His layup no good, but Keegan going to go to the line and shoot 2.
That was a good, strong move there by Keegan. He didn't spin around or anything. He caught it. He felt the defender on his left shoulder, drop step. Going to get 2 free throws.
They're going to get that foul on Griffin Spring. Keegan's free throw in and good. 6-5 Vikings. Freshman will have one more. And he got the second one. 7-5, Barr-Reeve by a pair. More 2-2-1 full court pressure by the Lions. Barr-Reeve back in a 2-3 zone. Collins has got the basketball. Spring with it in the high post.
Nice cut.
Cutting Collins. Collins lays it in, and we're tied at 7.
Good cut by Collins there against the 2-3 zone.
Javen Miller has it top of the key. Javen over to Gladish. Loogootee still man-to-man on defense. Gabe going to pop a 3. Got it. 10-7 Barr-Reeve. Barr-Reeve still in this pressure, Coach Ash.
Yes, good start for Gabe for his first shot.
Here comes Collins down the lane. He is going to be fouled, and they're going to get it on Javen Miller.
And Javen came up from behind and slapped down, Mike. And the way we teach the young guys is you're going to try to tip that from behind and kind of tip it up. A lot of times when you come down, you're going to get a foul.
Slap down will get you a foul. Slap up will get you a steal.
There you go.
So Loogootee on the inbounds. 3 minutes gone. 10-7 Vikings. And they're going to get Collins with the travel. Just the old rocker step a little bit there, Coach Ash.
Yeah. It's like the Vikings or the Lions are in a little 2-2-1.
Maybe
token pressure, just like the Vikings have been
an
playing.
effort to slow the Vikings transition down just a little bit. Gladish has got it. Gabe with it now, working on Cade Cheesem. Over to Walker on the left side. Javen down to Keegan O'Neill. Keegan off the glass, in and out, no good. Here comes Loogootee with the basketball. Collins has got it. And he is going to be fouled. They're going to get it on Walker. And I think they're going to call it on the floor.
Yep. Vikings are man-to-man. This possession.
Cheesem's got it on the inbounds. Griffin Spring. Spring going to set for 3. Got it. They're tied at 10.
We have some loud Lion fans behind us, Mike.
Javen Miller, ball going to be tipped away. And Coach Brian Hughes wanted a kick. And they're not going to call it, so here comes Loogootee with a chance to take the lead. 10-10, Spring going to fire another one. Javen Miller dropped his hands right in front of Spring's face. Spring knocked it in. Now Loogootee going to take one away. Here comes Collins, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Gabe Gladish. Just a bad pass right there by Gladish.
Yeah, the bad pass and then resulted in Gabe's first foul. And Gabe's going to have to be smart here. He's been prone to foul issues this year for the Vikings, and definitely don't want him to pick up a silly second foul.
Bailey Deer Wester in. Spring with another one, and he got it again. 16-10. And Coach Brian Hughes wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take one, too. 3:36 left, opening quarter. 16-10, Loogootee by 6. Back to Kavanaugh Kourt in 30 seconds. Got to put pressure on him. 2-2-1 ain't going to do it.
Got some silly turnovers, too.
Back at Kavanaugh Kourt. Loogootee with an early advantage, 16-10. Coach Ash, what do you think?
Well, the Vikings have had some empty possessions here. A couple bad passes, silly turnovers. that they're going to have to clean up. But also they're going to have to, Griffin Spring has made 3 3-point field goals, and sometimes you just got to tip your cap, and he's made some deep ones, and Javen Miller's going to have to really pick up his pressure on Spring.
Gladish with it. He's going to have it poked away, and here comes Wagner on the run. His layup, got it. 18-10 Loogootee. Barr-Reeve's had trouble with a 2-2-1 press. It's been pretty token. And Gladish loses it again, and back to Loogootee. Colton Graber getting ready to check in. Gladish going to sit down. Austin Ainscoe in. Keegan O'Neill going to sit down.
This is just a perfect start for the Lions here. Some of their big players have made perimeter shots, so they've gotten the scoring column already.
Ty Collins with it in the post. He's going to travel with it again. Javen Miller with the basketball. Off to Walker. Walker on the left side. Javen's got it out high. 18-10, Loogootee by 8. Walker's got it in the post. Johnny going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a nice set there by the Vikings. Coach Hughes looked like got Walker down there on the post against a smaller defender. Johnny probably had an opportunity there to get a 3-point play out of it, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Walker's first free throw is good. He'll have one more. Landon Bell checks out. Wyatt Nante in for the Vikings. Austin Ainscoe and Colton Graber also checked in for Barr-Reeve. Johnny got the second one. 18-12. Barr-Reeve going to pick up man-to-man on defense here. Spring with the basketball, guarded by Javen Miller. Over to Ty Collins. Collins going to set for 3. Got it. 21-12. Loogootee has made 5 threes in the first quarter.
The Lions have also really turned the defensive pressure up.
Walker going to set for 3. Got it. 21-15.
That was a big shot there by Johnny Walker.
Jaden Wagner with the basketball. Barr-Reeve man-to-man on defense. Ball going to be tipped away out of bounds. Loogotee's going to get it on the sideline. Wagner's got it. Guarded by Colton Graber. Collins has it. It is loud in Kavanaugh Kourt. Wagner with it again. Griffin Spring guarded by Javen. Down on the baseline to Nante. Nante gets himself caught. Walker going to pick it off. Comes Johnny Walker with it. Over to Javen Miller. Javen over to Colton Graber. Out to Ainscoe. Javen's got it on the left side. Colton Graber now top of the key. Finds us cutting. Ainscoe. Austin going to lay it in. 21-17. Loogootee now by 4.
Good look there by Colton Graber. Found an open Austin Ainscoe underneath for the basket. Nice job by the Vikings. After falling down by 9, they've had a little run here. A little spurt to get it within 4.
We're under a minute. Collins with it. Working on Trevor Loneker. Spins. Shot off the glass. Got it. 23-17.
Nice move by Ty Collins.
But Barr-Reeve gets behind everybody. Ainscoe going to be fouled. And let's see if they call a goaltend here, Coach Ash.
Well, they shouldn't have.
They're not going to. They're going to give him 2 shots.
I don't think he actually got fouled. I think it was a bad foul call, but I think it should have been a goaltend coming the other way. That foul's going to be on Griffin Spring, his second foul, Mike. That's a big call.
23-17. Ainsko at the line, shooting 2. Lawson's first one is long. He'll have one more. Ainsko's second. Got this one, 23-18. Loogootee by 5, 40 seconds left opening quarter. Let's see if Loogootee tries to get the last shot. Cheesem over to Ty Collins. Bailey Deere Wester's got it now. Landon Bell. Cheesem back to Bell. We're at 18 seconds. Deere Wester's got it. We are at 10. Here goes Kate Cheesem. Collins over to Deere Wester. We're at 4 seconds. And Wagner going to launch a 3 at the buzzer, and it's going to be an air ball, and that's going to do it. At the end of 1 on the JJ's Concrete scoreboard, a scoring flurry here in Kavanaugh Kourt. Loogootee leads Barr-Reeve 23-18. Back to Kavanaugh Kourt after this 1-minute timeout. Kavanaugh Kourt, 23-18, Loogootee by 5. Barr-Reeve basketball to begin quarter number 2. Gladish with it, over to Walker. And Walker going to turn it over, looking for Trevor Lonecker. Here comes Landon Bell. Wagner's got it, top of the key, over to Deere Wester. Landon Bell. Back to Deere Wester, Jaden Wagner now. Ty Collins. Bell back to Deere Wester. Loogootee going against this Barr-Reeve man-to-man defense. Bell going to take a 3. It's going to be long. Rebounded by Walker. Here comes Barr-Reeve on the run. Gladish. Trevor Lonecker. Shot no good. And last touch by Loogootee. Barr-Reeve going to get it again. Javen Miller in. Colton Graber sits down. Javen on the inbounds, back to Trevor. And Trevor going to get called for a charge.
Yeah, just not a good decision by Trevor there. He drove the basketball, and Jaden Wagner was in good position, and Trevor should have just probably reverse dribbled and got it out of there, or even pulled up and took a shot instead of going right into Wagner. It's going to be Trevor's first foul.
4 on Barr-Reeve, 4 fouls called on Loogootee.
Another turnover, Mike.
Cheesem with the basketball. Over to Collins. Cheesem with it again. Collins now. Over on the right wing. Jaden Wagner guarded by Gladish. Cheesem around Walker. His shot no good. And Trevor Lonecker going to grab the rebound. Ball's going to be on the floor. Loogootee going to pick it up. And Barr-Reeve has just not handled the basketball. And then they're going to get a foul on Javen Miller from behind, and that's going to be his second foul.
Again, Mike, we talked about it earlier. That's his second foul coming from behind and not tipping low to high. He went, again, he slapped right across the arm of the Loogootee ball handler, and he's going to have his second foul. Tough start for Javen Miller.
So Cheesem with it in the backcourt. 23-18, Loogootee by 5. Cheesem in the left corner, guarded by Colton Graber now. Ty Collins with it. And he's going to be picked off. Keegan O'Neill going to pick it up, and here comes Colton Graber with the basketball. Walker going to set for 3 from the corner. Long. And last touched by Trevor Lonecker.
After the scoring frenzy in the first quarter, we went 2 minutes here in the second quarter, scoreless. Both teams trying to find some rhythm defensively.
Cheesem's got it. Over to Landon Bell. Barr-Reeve still man-to-man. Ty Collins. Bailey Deerwester with it out high. Flips it back to Landon Bell. Bell trying to get all the way to the rim. Going to flip it back to Cheesem. Jaden Wagner's got it now.
Cody being very patient, looking to drive the basketball.
Landon Bell, wild shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Keegan. Here comes Colton Graber. Out to Gladish. And Gladish going to turn it over again.
Turnovers, Mike. This has killed the Vikings.
Collins with the basketball. Back to Landon Bell. Cheesem's got it. Collins trying to get around Gladish. And he's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
And again, Mike, just not a smart play on the shot. He had good defensive position. Go straight up. That's a tough shot by Collins, and Gabe just bailed him out by coming down on his arm. And we gave second foul too.
Loogotee's going to take a timeout. We'll take one too. 4:57 left, second quarter, 23-18. Loogootee by 5. Back to Kavanaugh Kourt in 1 minute. Yeah, minute. We're a hot mess, Ash. We are an absolute hot mess.
I haven't seen us like this, but we're rattled, man.
We were rattled the other night, but they're making shots.
Exactly right.
I believe we've got to have 10 turnovers already.
I'd say. I wonder if they keep them. Yeah, we've got 9.
9 turnovers.
They've got 5.
We go weekends without 9 sometimes.
We've got 9 turnovers, not even a quarter and a half.
Back at Kavanaugh Kourt, 23-18. Vikings trail by 5, 4:57 left, second quarter. Loogotee's Ty Collins going to the line to shoot 2. Collins' first free throw is long. He'll have one more. Second free throw. This one's no good as well. Keegan O'Neill grabs the rebound. Isaac Wagler with it. Colton Graber on the right side. And ball on the floor again. We're going to have another Barr-Reeve turnover.
That's the 10th turnover, Mike, on the night for the Vikings. 10 in less than a quarter and a half.
Loogootee with it again. 4.5 minutes left, second quarter. When Barr-Reeve can get a shot, they've been pretty efficient.
And you've got 10 possessions that we've given away.
Landon Bell with it on the right side.
We got Javen Miller and Gabe Gladish on the bench with 2 fouls each. So Isaac Wagler and Colton Graber going to play some big minutes here in the first half for the Vikings.
And they're going to get an offensive foul. And they're going to get it on Ty Collins. And that's That's going to be team foul number 5 on Loogootee.
It's kind of a cheap one too, Mike. That's going to be that's their 6th turnover as well. So the Lions have not taken care of the basketball either tonight.
Colton Graber's got it, and he's going to be fouled. Team foul number 6. They're going to get that one on Bailey Deerwester. So both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the half.
It's going to be Bailey Deerwester's 2nd foul as well.
Isaac Wagler with it in the backcourt.
See if the Lions try to pressure Isaac and Colton a little bit here in the 2nd quarter with their defense.
Keegan O'Neill with it. Out to Ainsko. Austin going to set for 3. Long. Good inside out.
Yeah, that was a good possession, Mike.
But Barr-Reeve has yet to score here in quarter number 2. Johnny Walker checks in. Keegan O'Neill sits down.
And the Lions are scoreless too. They've had a point on the board this 2nd quarter after a 23-18 first quarter frenzy.
So Cheatham with the basketball. Bell with it, guarded by Walker. His shot, no good, on the floor, and last touch by Wyatt Nante, and Barr-Reeve going to get it back.
Good hustle there by Nante going after the rebound, just could not crowd the loose ball. Lions in this 2-2-1 pressure here, see if the Vikings can take care of the basketball.
Isaac Wagler skips it over, Colton Graber. Trevor Loneker. And they're going to get a travel on Trevor Loneker. I think he held his pivot foot the entire time.
Yeah, I do too, but the Lions bench wanted to travel before that even jump stop. They were calling travel about a second and a half before they actually nailed him on it. I think it was a good move.
And that's turnover number 11 on Barr-Reeve. So Loogootee with the ball in a 5-point lead. Collins has it. Over to Cade Cheatham. We're coming up on 2.5 minutes. Collins, 15-footer, going to be long, rebounded by Walker. Neither team has scored in the first 5.5 minutes of this quarter. Colton Graber off the glass, got one. 23-20.
Nice move by the senior guard. Big basket for the Vikings.
Landon Bell with it, working on Walker, over to Collins. Wyatt Nante guarded by Ainsko. And he's going to travel with it. Barr-Reeve's going to get it back with 2 minutes left in the quarter.
That's the Lions' 6th turnover, so 11 turnovers for the Vikings so far and 6 for the Lions. Now, Mike, right here you see the 2-2-1. We got Ainsko and Trevor Loneker. They've got to step up and help a little bit more on this 2-2-1.
Walker with it on the left side. Down to Trevor Loneker. Trevor going to lay it up and in. 23-22. Barr-Reeve now to within 1. Collins has it on the right wing. And they're going to get a foul. And I think it's going to be on Trevor Loneker as he ran over Landon Bell on the screen.
It's going to be Trevor's 2nd foul. Keegan O'Neill is going to come back in and check in for Trevor. So we got Gabe Gladish, Javen Miller, and Trevor Loneker all on the bench with 2 fouls, Mike.
So Loogootee at the line to shoot the bonus. Bell, free throw, rolled it in, 24-22. They'll have one more. Landon Bell's 2nd free throw. This one going to be short, rebounded by Ainsko. Off to Colton Graber, and here comes Barr-Reeve. Isaac Wagler with the basketball. Over to Colton Graber. Out to Austin at the top of the key. Down to Keegan O'Neill in the post. Keegan off the glass, no good. Ainscough going to grab the offensive rebound, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Good job by Austin sticking with it. I would have liked to have seen Keegan with a drop slip there. I thought he turned into the defense. He'll get there with filling the defense and making a quick, strong move. So foul's going to be on Landon Bell, his first. Austin Ainscough to the line to shoot 2.
First one rolls out. They'll have one more. (24-22), Lions by a pair. Austin second, this one long. Here comes Loogootee with the basketball. Cheesem hands it back to Bailey Deerwester. Landon Bell's got it. We're at a minute exactly left in the quarter. Jaden Wagner working on Colton Graber. And they're going to get a foul on Colton. And Wagner going to go to the line to shoot the bonus.
Block charges are extremely difficult for officials to make. Those are tough calls, they definitely are, but Colton Graber did about all he could defensively. And
free throw in and good, 25-22. Wagner will have one more. Second one long, rebounded by Walker. Isaac Wagler with it. Ainscough has it on the right wing. Colton Graber now.
That should have been another turnover there, Mike. I'm not sure how it wasn't.
Walker over to Colton.
Line really getting after the defensive, and now they've kind of backed off.
So we are coming up on 20 seconds. Isaac Wagler with the basketball. Barr-Reeve going to get the last shot of the opening half. We're at 15 seconds. Isaac trying to split through everybody. His layup no good. It's going to be last touched by Loogootee. And Barr-Reeve going to get it on the baseline. So Walker going to key it in. Let's see what the Vikings try to run right here. And Colton Graber going to fire a three. Got it! And that's going to take us into the locker room tie. And even with a turnover-plagued first half for the Vikings, almost a dozen. Do what? We'll either trap him down here or 1-3-1 him down here. If I had to guess. Back at Kavanaugh Kourt, it will be Loogootee basketball to begin second half action. And Colton Graber starting the second half for the Vikings. Gabe Gladish sits, Aaron Ash. That's well earned on Colton's part.
Yeah, Colton played really well the first half. Really well defensively. Really should have had a charge as well that he took. They called for a block, but yeah, he earned some more playing time here.
So Wagner with the basketball over to Collins. Collins trying to get down the lane. He's going to lose it off his leg and out of bounds. And Barr-Reeve going to get it back.
Another turnover for the Lions, Mike. It's just been turnover after turnover for both teams. That's their seventh.
Trevor Lonecker, his pass is picked off. Jaden Wagner with the basketball. Working on Colton Graber. Spring has it. And And he's going to have it picked off, and here comes Javen Miller. Javen on the run. Over to Walker, back to Colton Graber. Walker has it now, top of the key, over to Javen. Colton Graber now, trying to get down the lane, bounces it over. Keegan going to fire a three. It's going to be long. Rebounded by Loogootee.
Well, I thought Javen went off the ball screen, Mike. I thought he could have drove off his defender's right shoulder. He had a lot of room there on that baseline, but he went ahead and ran the set.
Springs got it, guarded by Javen Miller. Cheesham now, not Deer Wester, but Jaden Wagner on the left wing. Spring, Loogootee being a little patient this time. Over a minute gone here in the second half. We're still tied at 25. Landon Bell, back to Ty Collins. Bell with it in the left corner. Back to Cheesham. Bell with it again. He's going to try to drive around everybody. Layup, no good. Keegan with the rebound. Here comes Walker.
Good drive by Bell, just couldn't finish.
Trevor Lonecker in the post. His layup, no good. Loogootee with the rebound.
Another good look there for the Vikings. Trevor couldn't finish, just like Bell on the other end.
Jaden Wagner with it, working on Colton Graber. His shot going to bounce in, and he's going to be fouled and go to the line looking to complete the three-point play. And they're going to get it on Keegan O'Neill.
I didn't see that. I thought that was Colton Graber there.
Wagner's free throw is good. 28-25, Loogootee by 3. And Trevor Lonecker gets behind the defense, lays it up and in, 28-27.
Much better job by the Vikings attacking the 2-2-1. I didn't think they did a very good job of that in the first half. But good first opportunity, they really attacked there.
Vikings in some 1-3-1 defense now. Spring going to rise up. Long three, got it again. 31-27.
Spring's fourth three-point field goal of the night in limited action. He's been in foul trouble. Just kind of hoping he'd cool off while he sat over there, Mike.
Walker with it. And his pass going to be, Javen's pass going to be picked off. Here comes Landon Bell. And Spring with it again. Back to Bell in the corner. Landon Bell going to fire a three. Got it. 34-27. Coach Brian Hughes wants a timeout. It's a 4. We'll take 1-2 on the JJ's Concrete scoreboard. Loogootee 34, Barr-Reeve 27. Back to Kavanaugh Kourt after this 1-minute timeout.
Can't take care of the ball and can't guard it.
Back at Kavanaugh Kourt, 34-27. Loogootee leads by 7. It will be Barr-Reeve basketball. Javen Miller with it in the backcourt. Colton Graber. Gladish back in the game. Walker with it in the left corner. Gladish. Gabe going to set for a three. Got it. 34-30.
Big shot by Gabe. That's the first time he touched the ball. He just came in, Mike.
Barr-Reeve back to some 2-2-1 full court pressure. Collins down to Landon Bell on the baseline. Landon Bell gets himself caught. Back to Wagner. Griffin Spring. Over to Bell. Ty Collins has it again. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Collins, and they're going to get a foul on Trevor Lonecker, and that's going to be number 3 on Trev. Thoughts, Coach Ash?
Well, it's a good job by Collins attacking Trevor Lonecker. He's got 2 fouls. It was a good drive to the basket. The Vikings took a little ball screen there. Nobody hedged, and Collins drove it right at Trevor. I thought Trevor was in pretty decent defensive position. So Collins got the call.
Collins got the first free throw. Have one more. Second free throw. Gonna roll in. 36-30. Loogootee by 6. Jaden Miller. He's going to be fouled. Layup. Got it. And Jaden going to go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
And that right there is what we didn't have in the first half when we attacked that 2-2-1 pressure. It's Javen's first basket of the evening. A good drive. Went right at the line defenders. Found a little seam. He's going to get a chance for a three-point play. We're going to have to see more of that from Javen here in the second half.
Javen got the free throw. 36-33. Collins with it. On the baseline, there's going to be an offensive foul. That one was an easy one to call right there as Trevor stood in and took it, and Collins extended his arm.
Yeah. Collins trying to draw that fourth foul on Trevor Lonecker, and Trevor did a nice job. You know, if you're a Lion coach, sees him there, you're probably okay with that. Collins trying to pick that fourth foul up. Risk over reward is the reward's far greater than that foul that Collins picked up.
Barr-Reeve breaks the pressure. Bailey Deerwester going to reach in and foul Javen Miller. Barr-Reeve going to get it back on the sideline. And turnover on the inbound. Here comes Landon Bell with it. Bell with it in the corner. Going to go down the lane, and he's going to travel with it. Barr-Reeve going to get it again.
But still, the ease that Bell drove it right in the middle of the lane is got to be concerning for the Vikings. They've got to get in a stance and be able to control the ball handler and not allow the Lions to get deep into the paint area.
Gladish going to fire a three, no good. And they're going to get a foul on Ty Collins as Trevor Lonecker was jockeying for position on the rebound.
It's Collins' third foul.
So Barr-Reeve on the baseline. Javen Miller back to Trevor Lonecker. Gladish. Trevor Lonecker lays it up and in. 36-35. Vikings now trail by a point.
That was a good possession there by the Vikings.
Spring with it, guarded by Trevor Lonecker. And Johnny Walker's going to pick Spring's pass off. Ball on the floor, and Loogootee picks it back up. Deerwester with it. Another turnover on the Vikings. Spring's got it. And they're going to get a foul, and they're going to get it on Trevor Lonecker. And that is number 4 on Trevor.
Yeah, that was 2 really bad plays there by the Viking seniors. Johnny, after getting the rebound, turned the ball over, and then Trevor just ran right over Jaden Wagner as he was trying to set a screen, and Trevor's fourth foul. We got 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, Mike.
And Gladish almost picks a pass off. He's going to knock it out of bounds. Loogootee going to get it in front of their own bench.
Gabe almost got his third foul, Mike.
Wagner with it in the backcourt. 36-35.
That's a charge, Mike.
Ball on the floor, and Jabin Miller going to come out with it. Here comes Jabin on the run. Jabin over to Gladish. Gabe going to fire a three. Long. Walker picks it off. Over to Colton Graber. Colton now. And Barr-Reeve going to reset. Colton Graber. Over to Jabin. Back to Colton. Walker. Over to Colton. Austin with it in the corner. Back to Johnny. Minute 40 left, third quarter. Walker going to set for three. It's going to be short. Rebounded by Spring.
Pretty decent look there for Walker.
Spring guarded by Jabin Miller. Barr-Reeve still man-to-man. Bailey Deerwester with it now. Spring with it on the right side. Spring going to rise up. That's a deep one, no good. Here comes Jabin Miller with the basketball. Jabin, 15-footer, and he's going to be fouled on the arm. And they're going to get it on Griffin Spring. And Jabin going to go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Spring tried to contest the shot. Just hit Jabin right on the hand, and that's going to be a foul every time. That's Spring's third foul. So now Spring and Collins both with 3 fouls. Trevor Loniker on the bench with 4 fouls. We're still in the third quarter.
Jabin got the first. We're tied at 36 again. Keegan O'Neal and Jonathan Walker sits down. Jabin with one more, trying to give Barr-Reeve the lead. He does. 37-36.
See if the Vikings can get a stop here, Mike.
So we're under a minute. It's Loogotee's basketball to be Barr-Reeve basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Landon Bell with it. Working on Ainscoe. 45. Deerwester, he's going to be fouled by Jabin Miller. That's going to be 3 on Jabin.
Yeah, Mike, it's just not a good foul. We're under a minute to go here, and Jabin picks his third foul up. The Lions are holding the ball for the last shot. I mean, you want to put some pressure on him, but you cannot foul. Jabin's got to be smarter than that in that situation, just knowing time on the clock and how many fouls he has.
Deerwester with it on the right wing. We're under 30 seconds. Jaden Wagner now. Guarded by Gladish. We're at 20. Loogootee going to go to a 1-4 high set here at 15. Landon Bell. And Bell's got it. We are under 5. Long three, and he got it at the buzzer. At the end of 3 on the JJ's Concrete scoreboard. Loogootee 39, Barr-Reeve 37. Back to Kavanaugh Kourt after this 1-minute timeout.
stick him in.
Back at Kavanaugh Kourt, 39-37. Loogootee leads by 2. Will be Barr-Reeve basketball to begin fourth quarter action. Walker with it, back to Gladish. Here comes Gabe Gladish. Dribble handoff. Colton Graber. Hands it back to Gladish. In the corner, Colton's going to set for 3. It's going to be short, rebounded by Loogootee.
Good defensive possession there by the Lions. You got the Vikings to take a 3 and got the rebound.
Wagner, and his pass going to be errant. He's looking for Cheesem, and it bounces out of bounds. So Barr-Reeve going to get it again.
Yeah, not a good possession for the Lions there. That's going to be their 12th turnover, Mike. They've got 12, and the Vikings have 15. A lot of turnovers.
And there's another turnover as Colton Graber looking inside to somebody, and Loogootee going to pick it off again. Landon Bell's got it in the right corner. Bell's got it, working on Keegan O'Neal. Barr-Reeve still man-to-man on defense. Cheesem's got it, standing in the center circle, guarded by Colton Graber. Landon Bell trying to go around Keegan O'Neal, and he does, lays it up and in, 41-37.
And Landon Bell has had a really nice game tonight. Knocked down a couple threes and a big basket there.
And Javen Miller, wild shot on the baseline, no good, and Loogootee going to get it again. Bell with it on the right side, 41-37, Loogootee by 4. Dear Wester. Jaden Wagner now. Working on Gladish. And they're going to get a foul on Gladish as Wagner was on his way to the basket. Isaac Wagler. Trevor Lonecker in. .546 left, Loogootee by 4. Wagner's got it, looking into the post. Ty Collins now working on Trevor Lonecker. Collins, short jumper, and got it, 43-37. Gladish going to fire a 3, no good, rebounded by Loogootee. Wagner with it. Collins down the lane, and they're going to get a foul on Isaac Wagler. And Collins going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Smart move by Ty Collins here the last couple possessions, taking it right at Trevor Lonecker, who has 4 fouls. Just not much Trevor can do defensively.
It was a 37-36 Barr-Reeve lead. Loogootee has scored the last 7 points. Collins free throw short. They'll have one more. Collins will have one more. Second one is long, rebounded by Lonecker. Here comes Barr-Reeve. And Trevor gets behind the defense, lays it up and in.
Not a good possession defensively there for the Lions. And David Miller just drove it up the right side of the floor and found Trevor Lonecker and Landon Bills on the high side of it for an easy basket for the Vikings.
And Cade Cheatham gets himself caught. Loogootee going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take one, too. 4:47 left, 43-39, Lions by 4. Back to Kavanaugh Kourt in 30 seconds. Back at Kavanaugh Kourt, 43-39. Loogootee leads by 4. They've got the basketball. And here we go. Looks like Barr-Reeve in some 1-3-1 defense this time. Griffin Spring with it. In the corner, down on the baseline, Ty Collins. Spring's got it. Skips it over. Landon Bell going to fire another 3. This one's an air ball. Rebounded by Walker. And here comes Javen Miller. And Javen going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. And Coach Hughes saying, look up. He had Austin Ainscoe open underneath the basket there, Coach Ash.
Missed opportunity there. Might have got away with the travel too, Mike. Javen had a 3-on-2 break, and Austin was wide open there. Would have been a nice, easy basket. See if Javen can get to the free throw line and knock a couple down here.
Got it. 43-40. Loogootee leads by 3.
Fouls on Ty Collins. It's his 4th foul. So Collins and Trevor Lonecker both with 4 fouls.
Jay second, got this one. 43-41, here's some full court pressure from Barr-Reeve. And they're going to get a travel on Cade Cheatham. So Barr-Reeve going to get it back. They got that first hard trap, Coach Ash.
Yep, that was a perfect storm there. We got the sophomore Cade Cheatham trapped in the corner there and turned the ball over.
On the inbounds, Ainscoe, Trevor Lonecker, Walker, out to Javen Miller. Gladish, Walker's got it in the left corner. 4 minutes exactly, 43-41. Javen, shot off the glass, no good. Trevor Lonecker grabs a rebound. Layup, got it. We're tied at 43. And the Viking fans are on their feet. And Coach Kent Cheatham wants a timeout. And we will go ahead and take one, too. On the JJ's Concrete scoreboard, 3:43 left, 43-43. Back to Kavanaugh. Back at Kavanaugh Kourt, 43-43, 3:43 left. Loogootee basketball, Barr-Reeve in some full court pressure yet again. Ball tipped, almost taken away, and here comes Loogootee on the run. Deer Wester's got it, back to Cheatham. Griffin Spring with it. Spin move. And Grant is going to pick it off. And they're going to get a foul in the backcourt. And it saves a layup.
Oh, that's a terrible call.
And Gladys going to go to the line to shoot the bonus. And Brian Hughes, he wanted either the layup or an intentional foul.
Yeah. I mean, he basically reached out and grabbed Gabe and to save a layup. I mean, Gabe Gladys had a wide open layup, and Wagner just kind of reached out and grabbed him or kind of made contact. I mean, it didn't really grab him, Mike. I didn't think it should have been a foul, especially when you can see that the Vikings are going to have a wide open layup. Not a good call.
Gladys got it. 44-43, Vikes by 1. We'll have one more. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Loogootee. So Vikings with a 1-point lead. 3:20 left.
Vikings are in a man-to-man defense here.
Cheesem with the basketball over to Spring.
Both teams are in the bonus now, Mike. Every foul will be one-on-one.
Cheesem with it, the center circle. Gets himself caught. Little trap right there. Ainsko going to pick it up. And he's going to get it ahead to Trevor Loneker. Trevor lays it up. And he's fouled. Going to go to the line looking to complete the three-point play. And the Barr-Reeve Viking VIP has lost its mind.
Lions players are beside themselves out there, Mike. They are yelling at each other and screaming at each other. They've got to pull it together. 3 minutes to go. Nice job by the Vikings, Trevor Loneker.
Trev's free throw, in and out, no good. So Barr-Reeve now by 3, 46-43. Under 3 minutes, Wagner with the basketball. Here comes Loogootee. Jaden Wagner going to set way downtown. It's going to be long. Trevor Loneker going to grab the rebound. Here comes Javen Miller. Javen walking it into the half court. Javen over to Gladys. Gabe's got it. And Gabe going to be fouled.
I think Johnny Walker is going to be fouled. Kate Cheesem was holding him as Johnny was running around the screen. Pretty obvious call for the official there.
That's team foul number 9, so Walker at the line shooting the bonus. Barr-Reeve will be in a double bonus the rest of the game after this. Walker's free throw, got it. 47-43, Vikes by 4. Johnny with one more. Got this one. 48-44, Vikings now by 5. And that is a 12-0 Viking run. Spring with it, out high. It's a cutting Landon Bell, and Landon going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. And they're going to get that foul on Austin Ainsko. .2:18 left, 48-43 Vikings. Bell's first free throw rolls in.
And the Bells had a nice evening tonight. Played a pretty good game. He's had 2 3-pointers, a 2-pointer, and made 2 free throws tonight.
The second free throw rolls out. Walker going to grab the rebound, get it off to Javen Miller. And with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, the Vikings going to spread it out a little bit here, I think. Gladys has got it. Out to Trevor Loneker. Over to Gladys, we're under 2. Barr-Reeve, Javen Miller. And Javen going to be fouled by Jaden Wagner. And that was a pro move right there by Javen. He saw that not a lot of contact there by Jaden, but Javen ripped the ball through, and he's going to get a foul call. Yep. And Javen rolls in the free throw, 49-44.
And Loogootee fans not happy about that call, but really a good play by Javen Miller.
Yeah, I agree. Jay's second free throw, got it. 6-point Barr-Reeve lead, 50-44. So
Big
we're under
possession
two
here, Mike. Big stop here for Vikings to get one.
Minute 45 left. Jaden Wagner with the basketball. Ty Collins. Over to Spring. Spring. Landon Bell down on the baseline. And his pass is going to hit Wyatt Nante. Nante's going to lay it in. 50-46. Minute 20 left. Here comes Walker. Walker over to Javen. We're to minute 15. Javen guarded by Jaden Wagner. Over to Walker. Over to Gladish. And Gladish going to be fouled. Well, maybe on Ty Collins.
It's going to be on Spring, I think.
It is.
Yep. It's going to be Spring's fourth foul.
So Gladish going to the line to shoot two with 1 minute and 1 second left. Gabe at the line, first one, got it. 51-46, Vikes by 5.
Again, Mike, you're just one stop away from really salting this game away.
And Gabe's next one, got it, 52-46. So here comes Loogootee with the basketball, and we are at a minute exactly. Cheesham's got it, guarded by Trevor Lonecker. Spring working on Javen Miller. Going to try to get around everybody. His pass going to be tipped away, and there's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow going to point back in the direction of Loogootee with 47 seconds left.
Yeah, Lions catch a break there. Spring was kind of out of control and jumped. And had nowhere to go with it. He wasn't shooting it, kind of jumped a pass, and Vikings kept their hands on it. Unfortunate that the possession arrow, they got a tie-up.
So Bailey Deer-Wester on the inbounds. Back to Jaden Wagner. Over to Collins. Collins going to spin. Layup. Got it. And he's going to go to the line looking to complete the three-point play. And they're going to get it on Jonathan Walker. So Collins at the line, looking to complete the three-point play. He does, 52-49. Javen Miller's got it in the backcourt. And Javen going to get himself caught, pick up his dribble. Coach Brian Hughes takes a 30-second timeout. Resetting all of the action. Vikings 52. Loogootee 49, 34.3 seconds left. And even with a three-point lead, the ball and then the possession arrow, Coach Ash.
Pretty good look of a layup by Nante. 52-49, the Vikings have to inbound the ball here right in front of their own bench. Miller kind of got himself in a little trouble here, dribbling it down and picking it up. Coach Hughes called a timeout to make sure we didn't have a turnover. But the Vikings are going to have to take care of the basketball and go to the free throw line and knock them down. But again, it's a stop, Mike. It's one stop that you need.
So Walker with it in front of the Viking bench, into the backcourt to Javen. And Javen going to be fouled with 32.5, and Jay will go to the line to shoot two.
That's a good job by the Vikings there to make sure they got the ball inbounds. We've had some errant passes tonight, and anytime you inbound the ball, kind of in an odd spot over here, it's just important that you make sure you make a good hard pass, and we got to Javen in the backcourt. Really good chance to shoot two free throws.
Javen got the first, 53-49. We'll have one more. Spring and Collins back in the game for Loogootee. Javen trying to get Barr-Reeve a 5-point lead. He does, 54-49. 32 seconds left. Here comes Wagner with the basketball. Coach Hughes saying one stop, get in a stance, and get a rebound. Wagner with it, working on Gladish. Over to Deer Wester, guarded by Trevor Loneker. Landon Bell, guarded by Ainscoe. Landon's shot no good, but he's going to be fouled by Austin Ainscoe with 19.8. And Barr-Reeve just continuing to have a hard time keeping people in front.
Now the defensive end, I mean, it's just been a nightmare tonight, Mike. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Barr-Reeve has been really bad on the defensive end tonight.
Bell got the first one, 54-40, or 54-50, 19.8 seconds left.
Lions are going to sub out. They've got 3 players with 4 fouls, so they're putting 3 bodies in. Wagner, Collins, and Spring all come to the bench.
Bell's second one. It's going to be long, but the long rebound ran down by Loogootee. And with 18.5 seconds left, Loogootee going to take a timeout. And Barr-Reeve with a 4-point lead. The entire night, Coach Ash, just not done themselves any favors.
No, it's just not been a good night on the defensive end. Just like there, a big rebound that you've got to go get. You get the missed free throw, and the Vikings can't get the rebound. And now the Lions down 4 with 18.5 seconds to go. They chase the rebound down. Coach Cheatham with a very smart timeout so he can get his 3 big offensive guns back into the game. And now we're back in the same boat, Mike. You've got to have a defensive stop. If I'm the Lions, I'm looking to drive the basketball again. Continue to drive the ball. Maybe try to get to the free throw line where you can put some points on the board while the clock is stopped.
Loogootee will have it on their baseline. Deer Wester going to trigger it in. Into the backcourt. Griffin Spring has it. Spring over to Landon Bell. Bell skips it over. Deer Wester. And Deer Wester going to be fouled by Walker.
I think that's Trevor Loneker.
And they are going to get it on Trevor Loneker. That's going to be 2 free throws. Here comes Colton Graber in. 10.1 seconds left. Deer Wester at the line, shooting 2. First one bounces in. They'll have one more.
Bounces in's a nice way to put that one.
Yeah.
He pinned it between the backboard and the box up there, and it rolled in. So break there for the Lions.
Misses the second one. Ball on the floor, and it's going to be a foul on Cade Cheatham.
They're going to get a timeout.
And,
oh, no, wait, they're going to get a foul.
Yeah, they're going to get a foul. He pointed at Cade Cheatham as there was a loose ball situation. And with 6.6 seconds left, Walker going to go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Wow. You guys hustling after the ball. Walker grabbed the ball. Cheatham diving after it.
So Walker, 2 free throws. Got it. 55-51. How many timeouts does Loogootee have left? That's what I want to say.
I don't know.
55-51. Johnny Walker with one more. Second one. Got it. 56-51. And here comes Loogootee with 6 seconds left. Here comes Landon Bell. Bell going to pull up, fire a long 3. It's no good. Miller going to grab the rebound, and that's going to do it. So a spirited effort here tonight by the Loogootee Lions. And it falls short. Barr-Reeve makes the last run of the game, and they win it 56 51. Barr-Reeve moves to 12-1 on the season. Loogootee drops to 10-6. Barr-Reeve showed a lot of fortitude by